And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hello, motherfucker.
Lewis is here, dropping names and hot dogs already. He just can't come in without just pressing all the buttons. He has to drop something. Something, every time. Anyways, hello, good morning, happy Sunday. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I just woke up like an hour ago. I had planned to maybe try to find something different for this morning. I kind of thought about just canceling and trying out some different things, but said screw it, let's do some more trucking. I'm really into this game lately. I don't care if you are, I am. I'm gonna do some more exploring. We got a lot of land to cover. Something is something. I just woke up 5 minutes ago. I feel it. Like I said, I woke up about an hour ago. So here we are. We got our first official Pedro setting of the day. Thank you for that, Wacky. How's it going, buddy? That being said, let's get some music playing. How loud is that? That's about right. All right. Got to get the stream started off right. Of course, you got to have the Pedro to start the stream. Got to have some Pedro. Let's see. We are in. Where are we? We're in Estonia. Where do we want to go? That's a really long drive. Holy hell. Airmail. That's going back to Germany. We've seen enough Germany. Hope you enjoy all the DLC you picked up. So much to see and find. Yeah, there's tons of places to go now. I think we've been there. We've been there. Metal beams. Where's that going? Poland. That's going back to Norway. Do we want to go back to Norway? I don't want to go north. We really haven't been too far north. What's that one? That's southern Sweden. That's southern Sweden. How come there's nothing going to northern Sweden? There we go. There's some some cyanide. Nice. Going to kind of northern Finland there. Let's take that one. Why not?
Time to hit the road.
103 kilometers just to pick up the damn load.
Turn right.
So we'll run empty for a little bit. Did redesign the truck a little bit last night. Put a little polar bear on there.
Ready to turn.
Put some flags on. Changed a couple other things. Changed the pipes on the bottom. Not too much major.
Turn left. Then turn left. Turn left.
Getting a lot of the truck customization stuff unlocked makes such a difference. Yeah, and like I said, with the pack that I picked up on Steam, I was really just looking for the map DLCs, but the pack that I picked up had a lot of the paint job stuff in it, which I didn't really give a crap about, but it did add a lot of, like, there's tons of paint jobs in this game, my god. It's kind of overwhelming when you look at it. After I ended stream last night, I was sitting here going through it for like a half an hour, and finally I'm like, okay, I just gotta pick one. Like, we can't pick all 87 of them, so.
Hello, motherfucker.
Dark Wolf, what's up, buddy? How are you? There's a huge chunk, country-themed ones, weather ones, holiday ones, yeah. Yeah, I'm staying away from the holiday. There's a lot of, like, you could put Christmas lights in the cabin of your truck. I'm staying away from that shit. Like, I'm not exactly a holiday kind of person.
At the roundabout. Take the second.
It is the season, but I don't really care. I don't want that crap.
Exit
Tired now? Why are you tired now? Are you up shoveling this morning?
Second exit. Exit now.
I got this morning looked at the weather report because last I heard we were supposed to get snow between tonight and tomorrow morning, and now it shows nothing until Tuesday. I don't really know what happened or where it went, but I'm not gonna complain. To me, it's whatever this holiday. To me, it's whatever every holiday season. Like I go through the motions,
Turn right.
do the things we're expected to do, but I don't really get big into it. Found wet, heavy shit underneath. Ugh, that's the worst. Well, while we're over here, we might as well buy this garage. We've only got $3.2 million. I guess it's time to start buying garages and AI workers and whatnot.
Ready to turn. Turn left. Then
How do we get in there? Let's go in here. A little detour.
let's find a U-turn. Make a U-turn.
Do you really want to buy this garage? Absolutely, I do. Alright, do we have to watch the cutscene? We don't need to watch the cutscene. Alright, let's go to... hey, we've got email. Are you looking to expand your company? We would like to congratulate you on the process of your company. We're impressed by the blah, 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 blah. From now on, you can use our services to purchase additional oh, cool. I can buy garages from the maps now. We need to go to... Is it Volvo, I think? I set up a very cheap truck just to spam by for... Yeah, $117,000 truck. We're gonna spam by that. Buy that one. We'll buy that one. Fill up the garage. I guess I need to expand it too. Garage manager. That's a small one. We're gonna upgrade it.
Rerouting.
It's me every holiday season now. Only stuff I do for the hobbits. Yeah, me too. Hi. Hey, Dan's over on Kick. Hi, Dan. He's over there with all his friends, as normal. Alright, go back to that.
Hello, motherfucker.
And Dan's over on Twitch now. Hi, Dan. Dan's everywhere, guys. Alright, 2 more of these. And then we need to go to recruitment agency. Hire a driver. We're going to hire Vladimir. He's going to drive that truck. We're going to hire Jiri. Is that how you say that? Let's hire Lucy. She looks nice. Drivers are all the same. We're going to hire Humphrey. Well, this guy's got some skills. Hi, Mr. Father Man Guy Dude. Hi, child. How are you? Philip's got his hat on backwards. He's really cool. All right. Garage bot filled with drivers. We'll get some fuel while we're here since it's usually cheaper. Did you enjoy your taco time gift? I did. Like a week ago, but yes, I did. Backward hat certified BA, absolutely. He's going to be the best driver in the fleet. Alright, let's go pick up this load. Where were we going? I think those guys just standing around doing nothing over there. Bunch of slackers. What happened to the one that we had selected? It disappeared. Oh wait, no, we're on external contracts. That's not where we want to be. This one, this is the one we wanted.
Time to get the job done.
We don't do the external contracts. They put a speed limiter on you, and that's no fun.
Drive safe.
It honestly sucks, because I would really like to do some of that stuff, but it's just, it's so boring. We're gonna drive slow. I can't. Like, it just, it gets so tedious. I'm not saying I want to go 300 miles an hour, but... And you gotta be able to move a little bit. Being limited to 65 miles an hour is just brutal. Jesus. I'm gonna go ahead and blame that little tiny wreck on Pancakes coming in with the 10-month resubscribe.
Sit on my Pancakes, subscribe to your channel for 10 months.
What's up, Pancakes? Thank you very much for the resub. Lizard. Yes, Lizard. Thank you. Hi, Pancakes. Hi, Pancakes. Lizard. Is Lewis just gonna spam the lizard button now? Lizard. I believe he is. Yeah, that's topical. Thank you, Dark Wolf. We're on the road, headed to, what'd I say? Norway? Sweden? Something. I don't remember. One of those northern countries. To see Pancakes. We've discussed this, Lewis. You don't actually see Pancakes. Like, you see Pancakes' name in the chat, but you can't actually see Pancakes. There's not a picture of her there. She doesn't have her camera on. She's not sitting in front of you.
Go straight on.
I'm 32 today? Well, happy birthday and holy fuck-year-old. Wish I was 32. No way, it's her birthday. I'm guessing it is since she said it is. I don't know if you're confused by the English language, but when somebody says it's my birthday, that usually means it's their birthday. Happy birthday, happy. Oh, look, you guys are all so nice.
Take the second exit.
Pancakes, I would offer to sing happy birthday to you, but let's be honest, I don't want to do that, and nobody wants to hear that, so we're just going to say happy birthday, and we're going to leave it at that. I hope you have a great birthday. Hope it's everything you dreamed it would be.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
The red lights are getting annoying. Can we get out of this town? Oh, what am I stuck on?
Keep right. Turn right.
The better present is not singing, so yeah, I 100% agree with that. I'm glad you agree. I don't want to do it, nobody wants to hear it.
Turn right.
I can guarantee you that. Alright, where am I going here? I think we gotta get on a boat. The GPS kind of gives up on us here, so we're just gonna go off this road somewhere. Can't go that way.
H2O! It really
Tyler, good morning. We've got a full cup of coffee this morning.
Never mind. I'll find out.
There we go. We found the boat. Alright, I'm sure this is going to give me options. So let's see here. We got to go... We got to go to Helsinki. Oh, no, there's no options. There's one option. We're going to Helsinki. Christian Live with the follow over on the Kick Machine. Thank you. Welcome in.
Hello, motherfucker.
Who's that? Tom! Tom's awake, guys. Morning, it's the afternoon for, well, I guess, I mean, it's 12:43, so it's technically afternoon. I still consider it morning, considering I only woke up like an hour ago. Hi, Booger in chat. What are you laughing at already, Holly? I have to know. What are we laughing at already? Oh God. Oh, Jesus, that's a very tight turn. Jesus Christ. It's beer 30 for me. Oh, that makes sense. Yep. I'm in rough shape today. Hopefully I feel better for work tomorrow. Oh, that sucks, dude. If not, take the day off. You deserve a day off once in a while.
Turn right, and then continue straight on.
Sometimes an extra long weekend is exactly what you need. Hello, motherfuckers. Oh, I'm so used to it. It plays 20 times a stream. I'm so used to it now, I don't even hear it.
Turn left.
Need a 6-month paid vacation twice a year? That would be wonderful. Can you tell me where to sign up for that? Hi, Drunk Holly. Hi, Dan. Look at all the friends. Let's see. Pause this for a sec. I need to clear that off of there. We did that. We did that. If I find it, I'll let you know.
Hello, motherfucker.
Well, hello, Pancakes. You've been here. You're gonna laugh every time that goes off. It's gonna be a very long stream, Holly. Everybody that comes in hits that button. Why, it's there. And that button. Yeah, we hit that button a lot too. Pancakes has gas and she wants the entire world to know it. Fine.
Hello, motherfucker.
Well, hello, Skylar. It's even better. Oh, we got dancing squirrels. Get addicted to that song. We've got our second official Pedro sighting of this stream. Who's that? Dark Wolf? Thank you, Dark Wolf. Luis played one on the intro. Was it Luis or was it? It was Wacky, I think, played it on the intro screen. So, you know, we got our Pedro in early.
Lizard.
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 Lizard. Yes. I forgot that one was on there. Holy shit. I love all of these. Welcome to Twitch. That's all I'll say. Welcome to Twitch. If I was to do half of this shit on YouTube, I would get copyright strikes and get shut down immediately. Twitch is like a wild wasteland where pretty... I won't say anything goes. You can get shut down on Twitch, but it's a lot harder. We're also multi-streaming over on Kick, which is even more of a untapped wasteland. The problem is there's not as much you can do over there. They haven't quite open sourced their platform enough for the people that create the extensions to get on and let you do things yet. So it's just kind of there. It exists. Ian's over there all by himself. Did we adopt Lizard from Adrian's stream? I actually think I had the Lizard before Adrian did. Oh my god. Somebody feed the cat or send it back to Eager. Fucking hungry cat just bounces streams. Actually, I think Peachy's live right now. Send the cat to him. He officially adopts it when he goes live. Oh, thank you. Who's applauding?
Come on, you mother... Ow! God! Same, different day!
Exactly. My dog does that. That hungry cat shows up everywhere. We tried saying it's Eager's cat, but he never feeds it. But then we send it to Peachy, and he never feeds it. Every so often it wanders over here. It wanders on the Woofy streams. It's everywhere. Nobody will feed the damn thing. Poor kitty. He's the official stray cat of the Twitch world.
I'm sexy and I know it.
In the block of my view there, kitty. Alright, there we go. We didn't hit nothing. Poor kitty. He's always hungry. But yeah, back to your question, Pancakes. I have no idea what that lizard's actually from. There's some movie or something that either came out or is coming out that the lizard is a part of. But it showed up on Twitch, and I know Adrian has it on his stream. I know a bunch of streamers have it. Like I can't remember if I had it before Adrian, after, same time, etc., etc. But it is showing up everywhere. You go through Tangia, there's about 173 different iterations of it. That lizard is literally everywhere, and I still to this day don't. Somebody told me once what it's from, but I don't know what it. I don't remember. Some movie or a cartoon or something. Post credits scene from Pixar's Elia. There we go. I'm pretty sure you're the one that told me that last time. I just forgot. Fuck. Slow down. Holy shit. We're gonna roll it. We made it. Either me or Dan. Dan doesn't know anything. Oh, Jesus. Who broke my shit? Dan? Why are you breaking my shit? Okay. I've never heard of Ilia. Neither have I, honestly. Probably need to look it up. Looks like we have an ad break hitting in about 30 seconds, guys. Welcome to Twitch. It is what it is. It'll run for 3 minutes, and then it'll go away for an hour, and once that 3 minutes is over, if you stick around, we'll come back and we'll do a little chat fight. And Holly no longer has to watch those odds because Dan's throwing her a gifted sub. Thank you very much, Dan. We don't tolerate ads here. Honest to Christ, I mean, we had this whole discussion again last night. I wish I could completely just get rid of them, but Twitch forces you to run them in one form or another. I prefer to try to control it as much as I can. Some people just let them run randomly, which is really annoying. We run 3 minutes an hour. That's the lowest that we can possibly do and still get rid of the pre-roll ads, because I think pre-roll ads are annoying as shit. Dan is a legend. Yeah, he's also an asshole, but he's a generous asshole. Maybe he's generous with his asshole. I'm not real sure. I'm probably wording that wrong. We are deep in forest country here. I keep forgetting Holly's new here. She doesn't understand the banter. I'm a drug dealer, not a porn... Oh, that's right, that's right. Well, I mean... Being a drug dealer, you've still got to do things with your asshole, though. I mean, how else do you get it across the border? Or do you pay people to do that? I'm not even going to try to pronounce that city name. Javaskala. Have people to do that? Okay, alright. That's good. I've heard it's not comfortable.
Keep left.
How much you paying? Hey, Tom's looking for a new job. It would, it's harder work, but it's better hours, you know. You do it once a month or so, and then you have the rest of the month off. ETS needs name pronunciation in the game. Welcome, yeah. We need TTS every time we hit a new city. Welcome to blah, 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 blah. You could probably set the GPS up to do that. I'm sure there's a mod. I'll look into it. Especially in these northern countries, their languages are so fucked. Beautiful country, but can't speak the language, that's for sure. Prison wallet, yeah. How's your prison wallet, Tom? I got shit to pay off, I need more money. Dan can teach you how to train it. Why? How do we get on this topic? I need to shut up. This is going a very bad direction that we probably don't want to go into. It's a lot of work for the time, but the payment's nice. Hell yeah. Make good money doing that. Good thing someone else isn't listening right now. As long as no random clips pop up, I'm good. Sometimes on these streams I get to saying stupid shit and then I end stream and I forget about it and then oh, Jesus Christ. I go to check my page and there's a random clip there reminding me of all the stupid shit that I said. It's like, oh, wait a minute, who did that and why? I gotta learn how to disable that button. Alright, this FedEx truck is very much in my way. We're going through the woods here. It's usually Mav. And I can keep a second set of books for you for a price. Yeah, you're right. It's usually Mav making the stupid clips of shit that I don't want clipped. He's very good at that. Skylar got nabbed by the Twitch auto mod. I have that thing set as low as it can possibly go, yet somehow Skylar always triggers it. See, Skylar, that's what you use for the training. You start with one of those, and then you can graduate to the big-ass balloon. And then that's where the real money comes in. Denver got it like, yeah. Yeah, that one time Denver was in here, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I gotta approve this message, I gotta approve this message. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I have it set as low as it possibly can go. And some people just know how to trigger it. That was the point. Yeah, training, you know. Oh, look at the pretty boats. We're in Oulu. Or something, I guess. I don't know. I can't pronounce these names. Join. Oh yeah, ad break ended. Alright, let me find a place to pull over here.
Keep right.
We'll stop right here and block all the traffic coming across all 3 of these roads. That seems like the best idea, right? Wait, what? Neok? Perfect spot? I think so. Alright, let's switch over to that screen, hit that button, give it a second to catch up. Are we on screen now? Lobby is open, guys. Exclamation point join. Get into chat fight. Let's take a 90-second break to beat the hell out of each other. I know that's why you're all here. We'll hope that the wheel doesn't screw things up. It seems to be hit or miss. We did 6 chat fights yesterday. 2 of them were screwed up by the wheel. I did absolutely nothing different. Just sometimes it seems to kick and sometimes it doesn't. MRJ, what do you think of the new Fortnite stuff so far? I haven't played it yet, but I was watching you guys for a few minutes last night, and I don't like it. Looks... I'll have to play it, test it out. Like, the whole surfing thing looks really stupid to me. It was supposed to be Neoj, but got corrected. Oh, that makes sense. Type join to beat the shit out of someone. Yeah, type exclamation point join. It's completely free. You don't got to do nothing. The game does it all itself. You don't have to do anything. It just it puts you in the fight, and your player. It's like, it's completely random. It really is. But we do a few of these every stream. We keep track of it in the Discord, and the person who wins the most fights at the end of the month gets a $25 gift card, which it's looking like this month this is the final day for them. And Dark Wolf is currently ahead of the entire pack by 5 wins, so. Besides the surfing, it seems cool, but that part's so odd. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems weird to me. 6 people in here. We got the Redbeard, Dan, Dark Wolf, Jenny, Wacky, Joey. Holly makes 7. That's an uneven number, so I guess I'll join in too, just to even it up so everybody's got somebody to fight with. That gives us 8. Rigged? What's rigged? Nothing's rigged. Honest to God, we were talking about you yesterday, Tom. If you would have been here, we know the end of the month is your time to shine. We needed somebody to string a few wins together and make it competitive, but then Dark Wolf won, and yeah. Yep. Alright, first one, Will screwed it up, so be patient as I try to hold it above ground. We got Skylar fighting the Redbeard, we got Holly fighting Dark Wolf, we got Jenny fighting Joey, and I'm fighting Dan. Joey knocked out Jenny. Dark Wolf's down. Looks like Wacky's fighting Tom. Joey's fighting me. Holly's standing there waiting for a winner. Now Holly's fighting Joey. Tom knocked out Wacky. I apologize, this is making anyone dizzy. The wheel tends to screw up chat fights sometimes. Down goes Holly. We got Tom and Joey. We all know Tom's the ringer at the end of the month. Let's see. Nope. Joey coming out with the knockout on the Redbeard. Good job, Joey. Let's go back into the lobby, open it back up. Exclamation point join. Get in round 2. The self is kind of cool, but so much gold. The self? What is the self? Because the gold doesn't carry over match to match. Really? So we actually have a reason to collect gold now. Interesting. Match to match, I thought it was just new season. Didn't it carry over, like, last season? You get so much and then you just couldn't pick it up anymore from match to match. Self-revive is 25. Oh, self-revive. That's interesting. That's new. That's kind of crazy. Feels kind of cheaty, but also for 2,500 gold, I guess it's not much of a cheat. Alright, lobby's open, guys. Round 2. We've got 7 so far. We've got Wacky, we got Dark Wolf, we got the Redbeard, Dan, Intense. Mr. Plow is here. Hi, Intense. Jenny, Drunk Holly. I need a shot of Jack to fight better. That might help. That might help. Let me get in there. We'll make it an... Oh, we tried to make it an even 8, and Skylar jumped in the last minute, made an even 9. Good enough. Let's go, guys. This time it's not screwing up. I have no idea what the difference is. I did nothing different. But Skylar fighting Wacky. I'm fighting Dark Wolf. Looks like... What's going on here? Jenny and Dan. Holly's fighting Redbeard. Intense is standing there waiting for somebody. He's going to go fight Wacky now. Redbeard knocked out Holly. Dark Wolf's down, so that's good. Fighting Dan, Intense is fighting Wacky. Tom's waiting for a winner. Wacky's down. Intense is gonna fight the Redbeard. Dan knocked me out. Intense knocked out the Redbeard. Man, Tom, you're supposed to be the ringer, man. Why are you losing? Intense and Dan. Dan's changing all kinds of colors. He thought he was gonna win, but Intense proved too much for him. Intense dude with the win. Yay, 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 yay. Alright, let's kill that, go back to that. Get back in the truck. Damn right. How much traffic did we block? Literally none. That's no fun. Release the parking brake before driving. There we go. Alright. Maxed at 5,000 gold before. So there isn't a max now? You should unlock differential or you risk... I didn't know I had it locked. Alright, unlock it. Until you see the weird arm thing or the ghost fighting that happens. Yeah, the game is... the game was developed... The game's completely free. It was developed by some random dude in 2017. Who then promptly abandoned the game. So there are glitches in it. There's been no improvements to it. There's been no updates to it. But you know what? It works for the most part. We run into some issues every now and again, but for the most part it works. Kind of wish the guy that made it would pick it back up and add some things to it. So there's a leaderboard function on it that just doesn't work. It says coming soon, and it's said that since 2017. This game rocks. You had it paused. I did have it paused, but the first one, I had it paused the whole time. The first time it screwed up, the second one it didn't. I have no idea what the difference is. I really don't. Definitely be nice to add stuff to it. Yeah, there's so much that could be done to make it more fun. But it works for what it is. Like I said, it's free. I've looked around... Because there's a lot of Twitch interactive games on Steam. I've looked around to see if there's maybe something we can replace it with in the future, and just nothing out there seems as fun. It's kind of become a staple on here over the last year. Wouldn't want to change it. It's fun though. Yeah, it's a nice little break. We're gonna go this way around the roundabout. Gotta beat that bus. I like it because it breaks up the streams a little bit. Kind of wakes everybody up. Let's be honest, I play, you know, a lot of farm sim, a lot of truck driving, a lot of mostly boring games. It can get a little sleepy sometimes. Chat fights every hour wake everybody up. Brings out the lurkers, people who forgot that they were here. Gives everybody something to do. I want to say we're coming up on, because we started it in January, right? I want to say we're coming up on a full year of it. Today's the last day in November. We got one more month. Some of us just multitask, watching here, watching hockey, laundry, making lunches for the week. Yeah, I get that. I got zero problems with the lurkers. I do it myself a lot. There's a lot of times I'll be sitting here doing stuff and I'll click on a stream or two and I'll sit there and I'll watch it for 2-3 hours and never say a word. And at one point I'll sit here and realize to myself, you know, this streamer doesn't even know that I'm here. I'll type something in chat. Hey, I'm just lurking, you know. Plenty of times where lurking is much better than the shit that I could be saying. Oh no, Tom, say it, please. I enjoy the shit that you say, I really do.
Lizard.
Blizzard. I do that during the week. Now's not one of those times, but it could change quickly. It's fine. I appreciate Unfiltered Tom. I really do. Like, I know that I don't have much of a filter. I know that I can say some pretty ignorant shit sometimes. I appreciate other people in the world that are like that. I really do. Makes me feel like I'm not alone and maybe not the only asshole out there. I'm still an asshole, but... Oh. That's a nice winner you got there. Thank you. Thank you for showing it to me. Shows a certain level of honesty, yeah. I always tell people, like, you are so blunt and you're such an asshole and you just say what's on your mind. I'm like, you don't understand the amount of shit I hold back. Like, it may seem like that on the surface. I bite my tongue a lot. A lot. Wiener. Yes, Wiener. Thank you for showing me your wiener, Holly. Alright, we are 2 kilometers away from our destination. We can see it on the map here. Let's see if I remember how to back this thing up. Same, I'm gonna make sure I remind certain people who like to mention me saying things. Yeah. Could always be a lot worse. Keeping it 10 down here. Listen, we don't have a whole hell of a lot of rules. Like, there's the obvious ones, you know, no racism, no, basically no judgment, no hate speech, no straight up threatening people, etc., 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 but Vulgarity is accepted and actually welcomed, as long as it's not against somebody. Just a couple to keep Lewis in check. Yeah, no asking about people's wieners. I mean, you can do it every so often, but once you do it 30 or 40 times, it kind of becomes an obsession. Fuck you, booger. Well, that's okay because it is what it is. But the typical streamer rules, no sensitive topics that would make people argue with each other, i.e. politics, i.e. religion, the two big ones. I think those are pretty much standard anywhere you go. Ooh, we're going north. I like it. I like it. We're going to take some gas. We're going way north.
Okay, here we go.
Check what? Hi, Gary. What's up, buddy? There's one mod that needs to be kept in check and put back in his place sometimes. Well, yeah, but...
Let's do this.
Dan's the worst. Yeah, Dan. That Dan, he does so many things. Oh, what's that noise? Lewis with the 10 stream streak. Good job, Lewis. Good job. 10 in a row. In between lunch breaks and whatever the hell else you do. You're right, he's way too supportive. I'm a Dan fangirl. Oh god, that's scary. You probably want to delete that message before he sees that, because if he sees it, it's going to go straight to his head. And then we won't be able to fit him in the room anymore.
Turn left.
It's okay to think Dan's a nice guy. It's not okay to say that out loud where Dan can hear it. That's the difference. We have certain expectations here, you know. Making an effort not to completely and totally crash into things. I'm probably not succeeding, but we're trying. Someone deleted it already. Yeah, that would be Mr. Drunk with Power Intense, but I support it.
Keep right.
This tow truck, or whatever the hell this little thing is here, is really annoying the hell out of me. Get out of my way. See, I just said I'm trying not to crash into shit, and fucking hell. It's all the fault of that stupid tow truck that wants to get in front of me and block the lanes and go 5 miles an hour. So I can't be too nice and I can't be a complete asshole. Got it. Right. Yeah. You need to find that nice mixture. Nice happy place in the middle. I should really add that to the rules of this channel. No being too nice to other people. Especially Dan. She's been here under 24 hours and Intense already deleted a comment. What a shock. Right? Don't be too much of an asshole or too nice. Most important rule. Yeah, exactly. This is... Nope. Ah! Son of a
Hello,
bitch.
motherfucker.
Peachy! How's it going, buddy? Your cat was here, Peachy. I tried telling him to send it back over to your stream, but I think you ended before they could do it. It's Eager's cat. Nah, I think he loaned it out to you, because we all decided that he's not going to do anything with it, so now it's yours.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
But every so often it finds its way here, too. We didn't want you to see it. Now I know why everyone breaks his balls. Yeah. Didn't you say yesterday that something along the lines of it seems like everybody comes in here and roasts Intense? You gotta understand, none of that is undeserved. None of it. In fact, he probably deserves more. It's a lonely cat, needs to say hi to everyone. That makes sense. That makes total sense. I see it everywhere. Wish Twitch wouldn't be such a bitch on cellular data. They'll figure it out eventually, you know. It's just a tiny little company. They don't know how to improve the things that actually need improving. Someday they'll figure it out. Or not. I'll look at message history. Oh yeah, I forgot Dan's a mod. He can see deleted messages. Well, that backfired. So small they can't afford it. I know, they don't make any money at all. Did you guys see they introduced a thing where you can now drop 1,000 gifted subs in one shot? It's like $5,000. That sounds all okay. First of all, if you're spending $5,000 to support a streamer, seek help. Let's just think about that though. Let's say you do spend $5,000 to support a streamer and drop 1,000 gifted subs. Twitch is getting half of that. That streamer's only getting $2,500. Twitch is getting the other half. What a crock of shit. Like, and I saw that it's actually been used on a few as well, which is honestly kind of crazy. Big streamers, obviously, but... Oops, finger slipped. What did we delete now? I thought Intense was a nice guy. Oh yeah, that'll always get deleted. I see an Aldi truck, $5,000. That's, yeah, $5,000 for, well, that's what it was when... Which, are they still on sale? I know Twitch had groups of subs on sale for beginning of December. I think it's over now. But that was the sale price. I haven't looked to see what the everyday price is. Probably 6,000, 6,500, something like that. Like, that's just insane. Like I said, even, okay, let's say you're the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, you've got money to throw around, you want to support your favorite streamer, throw him $5,000 worth of subs. That's stupid, but go ahead. Twitch is getting half of that. That's the part of it that bugs me the most. Like, they created a system so that somebody is going to give their platform $2,500 in one pot for doing absolutely nothing. That's insane to me. Might have been Dan. Next thing is... Oh, Louis got timed out. Not even after... Yeah, it's true. After taxes, it's not even $2,500. 23 hours left on there. It's still on until tomorrow noon. Alright, I didn't even honestly look. I don't care. Thought it was through today yet. I can't, like, you guys can probably see it on your screen. I can't see it on mine, not the way I have my shit set up. Just Peachy coming in with the 15 stream streak. That is a long streak. Holy hell. Thank you very much, Peachy. You deduct Twitch's fees from your gross income, so you're only paying tax on net. Wait, what? Deduct Twitch's fees from your gross income, so you're only paying tax on net. I keep forgetting you're an accountant. I don't know those things. You know what I do is I hand all my shit to somebody like you, not you because you're in Florida, but somebody like you that lives around here, and I say, here, figure all this shit out, and they do it for me. That's how I do my taxes. But hopefully my accountant or whoever I go to do my taxes knows what you just said there, because I'll forget to tell them. I just send all mine to Holly. I haven't heard back in 5 years, so I hope I'm not in trouble. Yeah, you're fine. It's no big deal. She's still working on them. She'll get them back to you in another 5 years. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Go straight on.
She did send me your social security number, though, so thank you for that, Holly. Promise I won't do anything malicious with it. Excellent. Your accountant will know that? Yeah. We have people that do that for us. I know computers and stream stuff. I don't need to play numbers all day. Exactly. Exactly. Well, and I found, like, I used to try doing my taxes myself. Because I'm like, oh, it's too expensive to hire an accountant. Here's the thing. It actually saves you money. Like, let's say the accountant charges you, you know, I don't know, $250 to do your taxes for you. Okay. That accountant will also find shit for you that will get you probably more than that $250 back, so you're actually net positive by the time you pay the accountant.
Right.
Like, the amount of money that they save you is well worth what you pay them. I'm trying to find... I'm literally parked right on top of the sleep trigger, and it won't let me sleep. Let me sleep! Oh, shit, wait a minute. It kind of pops up real fast there. There we go. Use this key to stop the engine. It is 10:45 at night. We need a nap. What's these 5 new credit cards for? You're supposed to send those to... Those were supposed to come to me. Did they come to you? I'm sorry. Been saying that shit for years. The credit cards are Harry's. Harry doesn't need them. He's got plenty of others. I'm thankful you do. I've seen you do math and you'd either get back $1 million or end up... Yeah, this is true. Howdy, Holly. Wacky, she's been here for like an hour. Where have you been, dude? Laundry cleaning. Don't mind me, I'm stuffing White Castle in my mouth. Oh. Love White Castle. You said something to me, Dan. There's like none anywhere near me. And it makes me sad because I absolutely love White Castle. Castle or Crystal. They're basically the same thing. I was down in Georgia. I used to go to Crystal all the time. Fun seeing familiar names in here. Sure, for sure. I have no idea how drunk Holly found her way to wander in here, but we're happy she's here. Crystal was great also, none around here. Probably stumbled in. Yeah. Some people get lost and don't know where the hell they are, and they show up here, you know? Got 92 minutes left on my laundry, according to the app. Just submitted 1 paper, have the discussion board, and 2 replies for that class still to do, and I'm working on cleaning house again to put the tree up. You know, I know the typical thing to say here is that people should learn to multitask so that they can get multiple things done at one time, but Jenny, you take that to a whole different level. Every time I talk to you, you're doing like 7 things at once, and I don't know how you get them all done at the same time. I'm not that good of a multitasker, I'm sorry. That's too much. I would have to put one of those things to the side and do it later. Hey, Booger. What's up, Eric? How's it going, buddy? Happy Sunday to you. It's almost always on my day off, too. You gotta think I have 3 days off in a row right now. Do it all today. Have 2 days to be lazy. Well, that's okay. I can agree with that. Get everything done in one day, and then you have nothing to do the other. But I know you. You'll find something to do. I guarantee when I ask you the same question tomorrow, you're gonna be, well, I'm doing this and this and this and this and this and this. Even though you thought you got it all done today. I'd type fuck you and text on my exam paper instead of here. That actually tracks. Not only did you fail the class, Dan, but you got kicked out of school as well. It's going, can't say much more than that. I hear you. Oh, jeez, there's a guardrail there. I don't think this is where we're supposed to be, and I don't calculate any chance. Ooh, is it actually going to let me... Hold on. Let's see if we can drive down here. Look at this. Secret road. Really? Okay, so you let me drive down here, but you put an invisible wall when I'm trying to get out of it. You're serious right now. The road's right there. I can see it. I didn't want to dev to it, but here we are. Stuck behind a stupid invisible wall.
Okay, let's find a new route.
I'm not gonna lie, having the app tell me when my laundry is gonna be done helps with the time management. That's true. That sounds helpful. I'll give you that. We'll give that an A+. It's about the only way I'd get one. Gotta love these games. Yeah, like I'm off the road, I'm on a secret road, working my way towards the road, and just get there. Nope, sorry, there's an invisible wall. You can't go through it. Thanks, game. It's helpful. I have to do laundry myself at some point today as I'm running low on jeans. Mine was all done yesterday. Although, to be fair, I just got most of it out of the dryer and put it away today, but... one of the things I had to do when I woke up at 11 o'clock today. Today was one of those days, like, I woke up at, like, 7:30. I got up, went to the bathroom, looked at the clock. I'm like, no, 7:30 is way too early to be up on a Sunday. I'm just going to lay down for, like, another hour or two. I laid down, and the next thing I knew, it's 11 o'clock. It's whatever. It's not like I would have accomplished much anyway. Week 2 is done for my training and employee development class. I love that that's a class that you're taking and that's literally your job. You get bonus credits for the fact that you spend no less than 40 hours a week doing exactly that. My other one is building high-performing teams and HR perspective. I love all those cool names they give it. They make it sound so professional. I can't fucking type perspective. Ask Darkwolf, he'll spell it for you. Percepicative, yeah. To be fair, I didn't even notice that you spelled that one wrong. For these two, it's just capstone. I had to do those in a previous life. I hated them. Walmart sent me to more leadership classes than I can possibly count. Some of them were, you know, just mandatory shit that we had to do for the position. And some of them were, hey, you done fucked up. You need to go to this class to make sure you don't fuck up again. I went to a few of those too, but each one was more bullshit than the one before it. I'm like, I was not built for higher education. I was built for working and doing things that need done. Reality. As soon as they told me I had to get up in the front of the class with another person and role play how you would talk to this person in this certain situation, I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Nope. It's not real. I know how to handle things in a real situation, but role playing, can't do it. Could go out and skip more of this white shit off my driveway, but I don't have the ambition. One reason I'm really glad that I live in an apartment is I never have the ambition to do that shit. But normally if I wait long enough, my landlord or one of the guys that works for him will come by and do it, and then I don't have to worry about it. The only thing I really have to worry about is my car. Like, I always have to usually shovel that out because the plow truck will block it in, but other than that, I tend to ignore the shoveling. Like, I live right on Main Street. You know, the sidewalk is owned by the borough or whatever, and normally somebody comes by and does it. Either my landlord or one of my neighbors or one of the borough guys comes by and does it with a big-ass snowblower. Burger to workers, get your ass back to work right this fucking minute. Walmart, you can't talk like that to people. Yeah, at least one of my classes was almost that. Maybe not those exact words, but eerily similar, Dan. Yeah, you gotta remember, I managed the night shift for most of my career there. Those people were a different breed. You kind of have to talk to them a certain way to get them to respond. And every so often I'd come up with, you know, that one or two people that didn't like it when you talked to them that way, and I'd get turned in, and yeah, we gotta go to class again. Like, the classes were terrible, but also they got me out of work for a few days, so I guess there's upsides to everything. Free lunch. I kicked some random neighbor off my sidewalk. Why would you do that? Really missing my tractor right now? How am I supposed to turn here? This is all like woods. I'm guessing right here. He was randomly snowplowing my sidewalk. I'm like, fell, I'm on my way to get a 9-foot snowplow. Thanks anyway. I had the exact opposite happen to me once. Like, we got snowed in real bad, and Me and my ex-wife were out there just shoveling away, and we had it was gonna be hours, and we got about an hour into it, and we're both deadbeat tired, and we'd hardly gotten anywhere. And then a neighbor comes wandering by with this huge ass snowblower, and he's like, "Hey, do you want some help?" I'm like, "Oh, sure, buddy." 5 minutes, it was done. What would have taken us hours? I'm like, really? Like, maybe I should go buy one of those. I completely missed this. Can we fix it? Can we fix it? Nope, I don't think so. Just gotta get it to turn green. Ah, we got it. It's crooked as shit, but it's green. We'll take it. At least in this area, if you shovel the sidewalk, someone falls, you could be sued. If you don't touch it, then it's not your problem. Yeah, I would assume there's probably similar rules like that around here. I can quote those rules as the reason that I don't do it, but let's be honest, the real reason is just I'm lazy and I don't want to go outside. The hell, let's go further north.
Ready to roll.
Worst park job. Hey, it got the job done. That's all I care about. As long as that little green box shows up, we're going to call it good. The yard jockey will fix it.
Let's go.
I love how they just leave it crooked, too. Traded my tractor for the wife's pickup after she blew the engine, still questioning it. I mean, what's more useful to you? Does she use the pickup?
Turn left.
This way to Finland. Where we're going? Dan, I need you to read that for me. What's that say? Norskenvagen? Norskenvagen? This game really needs TTS with a translator. I read it, did that help? No, not at all, because I can't hear you. Which normally I would say is a good thing, but...
Turn left.
We are in, like, country up here. There is, like, nothing. Trees. Love it. I don't know what that sign means.
Go straight on.
Oh shit. Look at all the little puddles. Driving home, be back in a bit. Alright, Dan. Don't text and drive. I don't want to hear from you for at least, I don't know, how long does it take you to get home? 20 minutes? There's a little camera thing over here. I want to see what this even shows. Because it's literally just a hill with some campers on it. What is this even going to show? This is Muatkakataka. I don't know what the fuck that said. These words. Oh my god. You know, there's some nice... There's a big hill with some rocks on it, and there's some campers. Looks like there's some paths you can walk up the hill. What the hell am I looking at here? That's a pretty lake. You said it wrong. I know I said it wrong. I don't know what the hell it... Cruise control is autopilot right now. No. I said it correctly. Well... Listen, I need you to come in here and help. Because I can't read any of this shit. Alright, this is like a whole bunch of different angles of the same hill. We done seen it? I'm done. Good news for the day, I got my hog barns placed on the new map I'm playing on. Nice. I haven't really done any farm sim in a couple of weeks. I get through phases with that game, and right now I'm in the phase that I'm just kind of sick of it, so we're taking a small break from it. Kind of get burned out on it after a while. Probably need a new map or some new mods or something, but I just don't feel like going to look for them at the moment, so... I do still plan to do Farm Sim with Intense on Monday night. It'll depend on my mood what that stream looks like. I may go live a little later than normal and just do the logging shit and skip the farming portion of it. Or if I come home from work and I feel like going live and doing some shit, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see what happens Monday. I have half of a plan. Which, to be fair, is more of a plan than I normally have. So basically a quarter of a plan, exactly. Let's put it this way, I plan to stream on Monday. Anything else is up in the air. Maybe I'll go live at 7:30 like I normally do and just do back-to-back-to-back chat fights over and over again for an hour and a half until Intense goes live. I could do that. Sounds like it would get really boring for a while. Could be funny though. And actually, that being said, I haven't spent the time to set up any of the keybinds for the logging equipment on the farm stick yet, so I do need to spend some time and do that. All the tutorials that I can find are for dual joysticks. I don't have two, I only have one. I need to find in the middle somewhere what'll work for one. I will say it worked really well for out of ore. I was having fun with it last night. I had to tweak some things as we were going, but I was having a good time with that once I got it figured out and got used to it. I'm down with that. Maybe I'll win once, right? The average chat fight takes about a minute. If I was to do that for an hour and a half, that would be like probably at least 60, 70 of them, which would completely break the standings for the month. Basically, if you miss that stream, you have no chance to win on December 1st. That's probably a bad idea. It's a pretty lake. This looks like it'd be a really cool place to live or hang out, but I bet you they also get like 75 inches of snow a day up here. Guess I'm still old school. I have the twin thrustmaster set up for sticks. That's not really old school. A lot of people still use that. It just works. Oh. Ad break. I didn't even realize that was up there. You only use the right stick for loader controls. Yeah, there's all kind of tutorials out there about how to set it up for it to be the easiest and the most realistic, like I said. But everyone that I've found, especially for FDR specifically, which is the ones that we use, everyone I found was all for dual joysticks, and I only bought the one. I'm really not in a position right now to blow the money and get a second one, so it is what it is. But either way, I mean, I've been doing this for years now, playing with Intense with the login stuff, and I've been using controller the entire time, so even one joystick will make it infinitely better. I just gotta figure out how I want to set it up that it makes it work, you know? And like anything, it'll just take time to get used to. I'm used to doing it one way, gotta figure out a new way to do it. It sounds like some work. It is, and it's work that I hate doing, but it'll be worth it. I spent, you know, I set up all my keybinds for out of ore last week, actually. Didn't really play with them much, but then I got in last night, set some things up, whatnot, and of course I had to keep stopping and tweaking it throughout the night. This needs moved here, this needs, you know, adjust the sensitivity, adjust this, adjust that, turn that off, turn that on. I can almost guarantee it'll be no different with Farm Sim. I'll put something in and then I'll get to using it and discover in practice that this setup actually sucks. Change it around, move this, change that, turn that off, turn that on. I find it a pain in the ass to do button mapping in Farm Sim just because of the way they have it laid out. It's just this list with numbers, and you can't see if the button that you're assigning or pressing something to is already assigned to something else that might conflict with it. You don't really realize it until you go to do something else and then it doesn't work. It's like, oh, that's right, because I had this button was for that and I assigned it to this and now that doesn't work. It's a pain in the ass.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Fuck, what in the fuck? Okay, we're going this way. Round the roundabout. Jesus Christ. Biggest problem is being a heavy equipment operator, not being able to use my feet to move an excavator or anything close to it. I think that would be, like, if you're doing stuff like that in a game and trying to, but you actually do it in real life and you're trying to make it realistic, there's probably no way to get it completely like what you're used to in real life. Like, you can get it close. But there's just, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, there's certain things that video games just can't replicate. Like, when you're running heavy equipment in real life, you can feel the weight of what you're doing. You can turn your head to get all the different viewing angles. Like, one of the hardest things about running any kind of heavy equipment in a video game is trying to get the camera angles just right to see what the fuck you're doing, because I can't just move my head and look somewhere, you know? It's on a monitor. It's on a flat screen in front of me and not 3D around me.
Then continue straight on.
Like, VR would probably solve some of that, but... Like I said, also, you just, you know, you can't feel the weight of what you're doing. Farm Sim tries to, but there's no way to do that in a video game.
Second exit.
I guess there's like force feedback and whatnot, but that's not anywhere close to real. You have discovered a recruitment agency. Yay, that's the whole reason I went this direction.
Go straight on.
Where are we going? I went to go discover that recruitment agency. I saw the little question mark on the map and decided to take a little detour. It's fine.
Take the third
The
exit.
load's not late. It'll get there when it needs to be. You have a great point. I mean, I'll just say, like, you know, I've never really run a whole lot of heavy equipment in my life. I don't know how to drive a bulldozer or a front loader or... Oh, look, a roundabout inside a tunnel. Didn't I say yesterday, guys, we didn't come across one? We finally came across one. Jesus Christ. Like, the most I've in my life, really heavy equipment that I've run is a forklift. But even that, you know, there's forklifts in Farm Sim. I'm a really good forklift driver. You'd think that would translate to me being a good forklift driver in Farm Sim. No, completely different. Completely different.
Take the second exit.
Are you streaming tonight? I plan to. I just don't know what yet. Anyone have any suggestions?
Keep left. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I'll probably, when I'm done here, check out Fortnite and see if it's something that I want to play. That's about the best idea I've got at this point.
Safe and sound.
Hey, we've been here before. Or at least another copy and pasted asset that looked exactly like this. Make sure you update it. Fortnite, I updated it Yesterday. Do I have to update it again? Dan has spent 15 hours, 10 minutes watching this channel. That's a lot. Nope, that's good. Wasn't sure if you did it yesterday. Yeah, I did. It was funny. Before I went live yesterday, I was sitting here just kind of dozing off, watching streams, doing really nothing useful. And, so, well, let me look. I opened up Epic, saw that Fortnite needed an update. Of course, it started automatically doing it. That took, like, I want to say 15 minutes to update Fortnite. And then it was done. I'm like, okay. So then I opened up Steam. I had 13 games on Steam that needed updated. It took me 4 minutes. Like, literally 4 minutes. I timed it. I'm like, this is ridiculous. No shock there. No, I've got the greatest internet, but dealing with Epic just doesn't seem to help. My biggest problem with the game is having to use the wheel and pedals to run equipment, but there, again, it's a personal issue. Yeah. I didn't use the wheel for the longest time playing Farm Sim. Because I didn't want to, like, Farm Sim isn't just driving. Farm Sims, you know, you got to do the shit with the tools and this and that everything. And I didn't want to do keyboard, and I didn't want to, like, set up the button binds on the wheel. That just felt awkward to me. So that's where that's why I bought this thing. This helps a lot. So you can use the wheel. All the buttons you need are on here. They're all pretty much pre-set up. Works out pretty nice. I played with it a little bit the one night, and I really liked it. Just play Witcher. I do need to get back into that. I could. Let's, where are we at here? Switch over to that screen. That always throws a blank screen up there. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Lobby open, guys. Let's do a chat fight. Exclamation point and join in the chat. Have you opened that yet, Intense? I know you told me you just bought it the other day on sale. But then you were obsessed with building your trains and captains of industry. Flip an 18 plus tag and you're good. Yeah. And honestly, there's not that much in that game. You just gotta kind of know when it's coming and know when to censor it and whatnot. And I've, like, read the rules on it. Like, Twitch is kind of, as long as it's not excessive, they're kind of liberal with that kind of stuff. Just downloaded it, then back to trains. Oh, you need to open it up. I know, you're busy. Alright, what do we got going on for the chat fight here? We got 7 in the lobby. We got Jenny, we got Dan, we got Tom, we got Eric, Intense, Joey, and Dark Wolf. Trains done yet? No, they're not done yet. He spent all day yesterday fixing everything he broke on stream Friday. Great. Game's gonna freak out. I can already see it. Let's go here. Alright, that might help. We got 8 people, guys. Let's roll. Let's see what happens. Yes, I fixed something. And then it just starts freaking out for no reason. That's wonderful. We got Eric fighting with Intense. We got Joey fighting with the Redbeard. We got Tom. No, that's not Tom. That's Dan getting knocked out by Dark Wolf. Me and Jenny are fighting over here. Jenny knocked me out. Who's left? Bunch of dead bodies over here. Jenny's fighting Intense. Dark Wolf's waiting on the winner. I feel like we missed something. Jenny's down, so Dark Wolf and Intense. Wow. That was like 2 hits, and Intense went down like a sack of potatoes, man. The Dark Wolf's winning. Lobby's open, guys. Round 2. Exclamation point and join. Pretty much, they were like 75% built. Okay, so they're still not done. Got it right, exactly. Intense folded under the pressure. Dark Wolf just dropped a haymaker and took him right the hell out. That was kind of crazy. Fixness. What times I played Satisfactory, I don't think I ever paid attention to the Fixness stuff. Alright, we got 7 again. We got Joey, we got Eric, we got Dan, we got Dark Wolf, Jenny, Intense, Redbeard. Let me get in there. At least have a halfway even number. Good luck, guys. Let's roll. What we got? Me and Joey. We got the Redbeard fighting Eric. We got Dan fighting Intense. And back here is Dark Wolf and Jenny. Who's going to be the first to go down? Looks like it was Tom. Intense is down pretty quickly. I'm down pretty quickly. Joey's fighting Eric. Dark Wolf's fighting Dan. Dan knocked out Dark Wolf. Eric knocked out Joey. So it's Eric and Dan for the final fight. You might get your win here, Eric. You might. Nope. Dan dropped a haymaker and Eric went down like a sack of potatoes too. Shit. Good job, Dan. Good job. All right. I'm thinking, what are we at? Now it is about 2 o'clock. Let's grab one more load and then we're gonna call this a short stream for the day, I do believe. I've got some stuff. Got some stuff to do before later on. Jesus, that's going all the way down there. That's a long one. Dombas, Norway. We're going to take some concrete, or we could take a mower to Rovaniemi. Let's take a mower. Why not?
Time to hit the road.
Where are we at here? We got to go out front. Good try, Eric. Yeah, good try. You'll get him one of these days. Big old Krone mower. That's part of one of the DLCs that I paid for. How many employees did you hire in this game? In this one, I've got 15 so far. Little tiny airport over there. There's a helicopter, little tiny puddle jumper plane. That's pretty cool. Couple bigger planes in the distance over there. I'm sure one of these days, Dan, I'll get bored and do the whole buying all the garages and hiring all the employees like I normally do, because I don't know why, but I get obsessed with that in these games. In ATS, I've got the max. I own every single garage. I've got as many employees as you can possibly hire. They make me lots of money. It's pretty cool. I never have to worry about money in that game again.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I love the roundabout inside the tunnel. Yeah, you use the same truck every... I know, right? I should probably buy some different trucks, but I really, 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 really like my Kenworth.
Take the first exit. Exit now. Go straight on.
And let's be honest, not a lot of the base game trucks in ATS are like, oh my god, I gotta, you know, this is really cool. I really want to build this truck and this truck and this truck. Like, the base game trucks are just kind of meh. And I refuse to pay for mods. I know there's a lot of cool trucks out there in the mod world that you could get, but I don't want to pay for them, so I'm not going to do that. A little bit of Lincoln Park, we'll take that. Gift. Jesus. I have some Steam mod trucks, but I haven't ever paid for a mod for ATS either. No, I will not pay for mods in ATS. And I probably have a few modded trucks from the Steam workshop, just not because I went and looked for them myself, but just running convoys with people that have those mods and I had to download them to play with them. I don't know. I find the Steam Workshop on ATS to be extremely hard to navigate and decipher. Like, people aren't real good at putting accurate pictures and descriptions of what the fuck the mod is. And I just simply don't have the time or the patience to download 30 mods and try each of them out one by one to see what works and what doesn't, and what order you gotta put it in to make it work right before it doesn't completely crash. It's so tedious and annoying to me that I just get in that game and drive. I really do. Tough to find stuff. I just use mods for the convoys. Yeah, that's the mods that I have on my computer. Like, I have whatever person I'm choosing to run a convoy with that day. Let's be honest, 90% of the time it's intense, but I've ran some with other people. So I do have mods on my system, like, well, if you want to get into convoy, you have to download this mod. Well, okay, I'll put it on there and put it in the order you tell me to put it in, and now it's just there. Very few of them have I ever gone and downloaded on my own. Like, oh, this looks like a cool mod, I'm going to go get it. The mods that I have are because people made me get them, you know? Like, truthfully, if I paid attention to it, like, I think I've only got 3 mods on this game, maybe 4. No damage, real companies, some kind of an engine pack, and what's the other one? I do have a money enhancer on this one, which I'll probably take off at some point because I've got $3.5 million. I don't need it anymore. I put that on here just to get started. It's probably high time I got rid of it. Wish I could say the same, and unfortunately I don't even play the game anymore. Well, yeah, that's, you know, you pay all that money for those mods and then never play the game again. Or the modder gives up, because the thing about ATS is every time they put out a patch or an update, the modder has to then patch or update their mods, for the most part. Perhaps if you pay money for a mod and then the modder gives up and doesn't do it anymore, well, now you're stuck with a useless mod, you know? You get sucked into buying mods, they push them as being cool, then you're out a few $100. Yeah. People keep trying to tell me to get pro mods, which, to be fair, I don't even know what that is. I know it costs money. Maybe it would make the game better. I'm not a fucking clue. I'm not willing to put the money into it. Like, I just spent money on all the DLCs for this game. I'm stocked up on content for a long time. The map on this game is absolutely gigantic. It'll take me a while to explore it, and I will enjoy it. I don't need mods. You know what I mean? I used to really enjoy that, going through, finding unique mods. People don't run, etc., but it's too much of a pain with convoys. Yeah, that adds another layer to it. Is, you know, when you're running convoys all the time, well, now you gotta, not only you gotta make sure that your mods are right, but you gotta make sure all the people that are playing with you have the right mods, the right version. God, what a pain in that. Yes, that is. Well, your mod updated, mine didn't, so now I've got the right version and everybody else has the wrong version, so then you actually have to revert it back to the previous version in order to make it work. It's just, it's so fucking exhausting. I hate it. Like, I've said this before, as much as I hate SnowRunner as a game, I really have a lot of respect for that company. Like, the one or two times that I played multiplayer with Intense on SnowRunner, I very rarely even have SnowRunner on my computer, let alone have any of the mods or the DLCs or any of that. I was able to very easily just log right into his game, even though he has all the DLCs installed and probably a mod here or there, I don't know. It didn't give me any problems. I don't have this shit. That's fine. I can run off of his. I don't know why that company's able to make that system work and companies like ATS and FarmSim are not able to make that work, but it's just so simple on SnowRunner. I think Pro Mods is a buck, isn't it? Oh, is it? I've never even looked. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being an old stubborn geezer boomer or whatever. As soon as I see a price tag attached to it, no matter how small that price tag is, I'm like, nah, I don't want to. I don't know what this does and I'm not paying for it. I don't like paying extra money for shit that should be included. I don't like paying... I hate subscription-based shit. Like, I was on a kick for a long time where I was absolutely enthralled and absorbed into Skyrim. Fucking loved that game. Put probably 2,000 hours into it across different platforms. I've owned it 3 times. I own it now on PC. Then the Elder Scrolls Online came out, which is basically the same thing set in the same world, but it's like an online multiplayer thing, and I thought that would be really cool. To be fair, I don't know whether it's good or not. It still exists. As soon as I saw it was subscription-based, I want nothing to do with it. I go through phases with games, you know? I'll really want to play this game for a month, and then I won't play it again for 6 months, and then I'll play it again for a month, and... okay, why am I paying $19.99 a month for a game that I haven't played in 6 months? And I know my dumbass would forget to cancel it. SES should make the mods easier to do convoys. I can see the not letting you use someone else's paid mod, but at least the ones on Steam Workshop should just click join and it works. And it's kind of set up that way, but it never works as intended. They have that button in there that says to load the host's mods or whatever, but it seems like there's always some issue with it. It either gets stuck loading or screws something up. We've gone through that pain several times while loading convoys. Like, I have all the right mods, why is this not working? Well, it's processing. You let it process for 15 minutes, and once you decide it's not going to process anymore, you force close the game and try to get back into the convoy, and it magically works. Know why. Subscription for games is dumb. Just buy the game and any DLCs and be done with it. Yeah. And I even don't really like paying for DLCs, but that's, I know, one of those necessary evils that I've just made my peace with. I could go on a whole nother rant about that. Does that as long as they aren't third party. Yeah, if they're on the on the workshop or whatever. Like I said, it's supposed to do that. It doesn't always work beautifully. Seems like even every time you try it, there's always some headache. FarmSim's the same way. When I went to get on Intense's farm last Monday night, he had pulled it down and done some mod hub updates apparently. So I couldn't get into it, but there's supposed to be a button that'll automatically download anything that's on the mod hub. That button was grayed out and it said none of the mods were available. I'm like, what the fuck? So I force closed the game, opened it back up, went into the same exact screen. Oh look, they're all available. Press one button and it downloads. Things should just work. The amount of money that these studios are making, things should just work. Still had a few issues with just waiting for the processing. Yeah, the processing, it always seems to get stuck there. It's always kind of a crapshoot when you go to join a convoy. It may take 3 hours to process. It may just automatically let you in without processing, and nobody knows the reason why. DLCs aren't totally needed for the game itself to work, just added stuff that you end up needing. Yeah. ATS, UTS would be very boring without any of the DLCs. Oh yeah, I mean, and SCS has done well with that. I mean, let's be honest, if we were still stuck in... Well, what was the original states in ATS? California, Nevada, and I think they added Arizona. I don't know if it... Was Arizona available at release, or was that like a free DLC shortly after release? I don't remember. Let's be fair, if we were still stuck in those 3 states, game would have died a long time ago. Even with mods, game would have died a long time ago. I'm not sure either. I know, like, when you go into it, Arizona's listed as a DLC. It's a free DLC, but it's listed as a DLC. It's not part of the base game. I didn't buy the game, like, when it first came out, so I don't know if it was available day one or if it came out shortly after. I don't know that history. It was a while before I got into ATS. ATS is kind of dead. It's played, but not as much. Even the new stage take 4 or 5 hours, and yeah. Yeah, especially some of the really boring new states they've came out with. Like, you know, Texas was a good, solid 12 or more hours of content. Like Arkansas, you could explore all of Arkansas in like 3 hours, and you were done. And it's like, okay, now what? Little one was like that. Kansas was like that. Oklahoma was like that. I'm hoping Louisiana's going to be a little bit better. It's not going to be Texas size, but Texas was their crowning achievement. They're not going to... They can finish the rest of the U.S. and they're not going to come out with a DLC with more content with Texas just because of the sheer size of it. Texas is a big state. It is what it is. Looking forward to see what Louisiana has, but it's not a large state. No, it isn't. It's not a large state, but there's some different shit in Louisiana. When you start driving through like the swamplands and stuff, I think it'll be interesting. We'll buy it, we'll play it, we'll stream it. Like I said, plan for that is probably Friday night. We'll do a Louisiana stream on ATS. If anyone wants to jump in, I'll open the convoy. If not, I'll do it by myself. I don't really have any expectations. I'll admit it, I have the rolling 389 and most Aruda stuff. I bet I have over $600 in mods because I was trying to fill a spot in me that I lost when I lost my CDL. I get that, man. I get that. I think we've all been guilty of that at some point in our lives. Blowing money on something that you look back on it and, I mean, okay, it was fun at the time, but you look back on it and you maybe wish you hadn't blown all that money. And again, once it's done, it's done. You move on. Some of those get so fucking expensive. I've seen some streamers, the rolling one, I get it has tons of options, but $105, that's, yeah. For a video game truck. It's like... hate to bring up a sore subject, but we make fun of Crispies for spending all that money on RC cars. At least that's something physical, tangible you can hold in your hand, you know? And he can turn around and sell it when he needs money. That's true. Much as I hate to chalk up a positive or defend Crispy on anything, you got to give him that one at least. Although, to go the other direction, he has also spent a shit ton of money on useless video game things that he's... Just listening to him talk about the amount of ATS mods that he purchased and then broke and never used again is sickening. He does it on Rocket League. Now he's doing it on Fortnite. But I get all the skins, yeah. Oh, Fortnite is the perfect money suck. The fact that they cater to kids makes it an even more perfect money suck. Like, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Fitting song for a fuel stop. Sometimes things just work out that way. We didn't plan it, but we'll take it. This is... Nope. No matter what I do, this is going to be ugly. Yep. Tell you one DLC I'm really looking forward to is the bus coach DLC for this game. Been seeing some stuff posted, like they're creating a whole like customer satisfaction whatever thing for the, you know, passenger something. I don't know how to explain it, but basically they're adding a whole different gameplay loop inside of this game, which is something that they've never done before, and I think it's really awesome. If they pull it off well, I think it's going to be great. That one looks like it has potential to be really cool, yeah. And again, it comes down to how well they actually pull it off. Like, okay, we've got great ideas, we've got the promise, this is what we're going to do, etc., etc., etc. You never know until the game comes out how well they actually pull it off, you know? I'm looking forward to that one. I think it'll be fun. I've never found a good bus simulator game that I really liked. So maybe the one inside this game will scratch that itch. Now I have a bunch of useless mods on a game that I don't even play anymore. Hooray, fuck me, right? It's not like you can sell them. They're just there. You're stuck with them. You paid for them, they're yours now. I'm a bit afraid of the cost. I can see 15-ish being okay, but with the work they're putting in, I can see it being higher. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna guess.
Go straight on.
I think this one will cost more than just the random map expansion DLCs, because like I said, it is creating a whole new gameplay loop. I'm gonna go on record and guess between 20 and 25. Probably. Like, I don't think it'll be in the teens like most of the map expansions are. I don't see SCS going to, like... Does SCS price gouge? Yes. Do they price gouge as badly as, like, Giants or, who's the one that makes the train sim ones, or, like, EA with the Sims DLCs? No. The SCS isn't that bad. I'm going to guess between 20 and 25. Dovetailed, yeah. What is there, like, $18,000 worth of DLCs for that train sim game? Like, I've never played it, but holy shit. That's an insane amount of money for a game. You think more than the game itself? I feel like SCS going that high would be a bad look for them. What does this game cost, base price? I know they, like... Most people have paid $5 for this game because it's always on Steam sale. I don't know what the base price for it is. I think it's $30, ain't it? $19.99. Oh, really? I didn't know this game was that cheap. I thought it was higher than that. ATS and ETS2 are the same price, not on sale. They've brought that down then. I feel like it used to be $30 or $40. I mean, granted, they know at this, there's so much content for these games that they know that anybody that buys it is also going to blow a bunch of money on DLCs, so they can afford to lower the base game. I feel like it used to be more. So taking that into account, yeah, you might be closer than with saying 15. I don't think they'll charge as much as the entire game for a DLC. We'll see. 5 years since I lost my CB, CDL, and livelihood. Maybe 4 since I lost the ambition to play the game. I get that. I mean, we've talked about it 1,000 times. This game, they put a lot of work into this game. It's very beautiful. But at the end of the day, it's just driving back and forth. So it does get very stale very quickly. Once you run out of pretty things to look at, now you're just driving around, you know? I'm always baffled by people that have like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours in a trucking game. Like it's the same thing. How do you put that many hours into it? Mods help a little bit, you know, you get a nicer truck or whatnot, but there's no content. It's pretty. That's it. You're driving a truck through pretty landscapes. I saw the landscapes, don't want to see them again. After a while, it gets extremely repetitive. I don't know how you could do this for thousands upon thousands of hours. I've got probably 300 hours in ATS and maybe another 100 in this game. And it got repetitive. That's a shame, but you wanted to relive it at the time, so kept doing that. Yeah, absolutely. As the new states, I don't think I've ever paid full price for anything on ATS. I have a bad habit of always getting the new states on release day.
Get ready to turn left.
To be fair, if you waited probably a month or two, you could probably catch it on sale, but I have a bad habit of always buying them on release day, and 9 times out of 10 on release day, they are, well, not full price, because normally you can get them with one of those quote-unquote fake bundle deals on Steam that goes with something that you already have and maybe knocks $1 or $2 off of it. So there's that. I can say the same for Farming Sim. I've always paid full price for Farming Sim. I pre-ordered Farming Sim. I'm a day one idiot when it comes to that game. To be fair, the year 2 season pass for Farm Sim is on sale already. They've completed all the DLCs for year 1. Now it's the year 2 season pass. Old me would have bought it the first day it comes out, but after the disappointment of this year with that game, I'll probably still end up getting it eventually, but I'm really just like sitting back contemplating it because I don't know. None of the content that came with the year 1 season pass was worth it to me at all. I haven't used any of it. I still haven't played that new map. And it sure as shit, what was that DLC by itself? $30? Sure as fuck wasn't worth that. Not at all. Like they are... It's crazy. Waiting to see what they actually... At least, at the very least, get a good look at a halfway decent roadmap. To see if they're planning on putting any actual content out. Like, I want to say 2 out of the 3 packs that they put out for that game were just, like, equipment, tractors and shit. That's cool. Why are we paying for something that the modders have already done? Like, let the modders do the 6,000 tractors that exist in the world. It's easy for them to do. They do it for free. It exists in the world. You can easily find it, download it off ModHub. We don't need giants to do that for us. We need the people that program the game itself to program innovations and changes in the gameplay loop, not more fucking tractors. That's not what we need. The modders can do that. Let the modders do what the modders do. I could not understand half the shit that they put out. I've already seen they just announced 2 tractors coming out with the year 2 shit. I think they're free, to be honest with you. I don't think they're making people pay for them, but those 2 tractors already exist as mods. We didn't need giants to put that in the game. There was no reason for it. You can't slap your logo on something that already exists, call it an upgrade. No, we already have this. We didn't need you to make it for us. Put the hours in, just trying to feel the urge. Still miss being on the road, but don't miss the regs that the government's handed down. Yeah, I'm not a trucker, but I know a few, and from what I hear, that's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse as time goes on. It's like anything else. They took a career where people could maybe have a little bit of freedom and make a little bit of money doing it, and they slapped so much fucking regulation on it that it makes nobody want to do it. And well, let's see how that goes 10, 15 years down the road when we don't have any truck drivers left. Because it will happen. I wonder what percentage of people who play Farm Sim use mods. It's got to be high. Depends on how you look at it.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Because you got to understand that is an extremely popular, extremely accessible game. With that title comes a lot of casual players that just, you know, log in, put 20, 50 hours into it, and then never play it again. Those people taking the time to go seek out mods, probably not very likely. Maybe a couple here or there, easy shit they can find on the mod hub, etc. You want to count in console players into that, that percentage probably gets even lower because there's a lack of really good mods on console and they're a pain in the ass to deal with. But as far as, you know, I don't want to say hardcore, but, you know, more dedicated players that play the game more often, 100% of them use mods. You have to. There's nobody that's played more than 50 hours of Farm Sim that's not downloaded a mod because it gets extremely stale and boring really quickly.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
It's a good point. There's a lot that are very... Oh, yeah. There's people that, you know, buy the game, put a few hours into it, and never load it up again. Oh, let's see what this farming thing is. I don't know what any of this stuff does. There's a lot of people in the world like that. So if you're including them, I would say the percent of people that use mods is actually a lot lower than you would think. Just got auto-modded. I wondered. I saw something pop up and then it disappeared. Was that you? I'm assuming Dan approved it. Government can take the e-logs and shove them straight up their asses.
Turn right.
Yeah, the Twitch auto mods get a little excited sometimes. It's fine.
Get ready to turn right.
Don't mind the e-log stuff, but should have much more control on how you run. Want to take a 3-hour nap and drive some... Yeah. There's no personal choice in it anymore. You do exactly what they're telling you to do.
It's all over.
Alright, where am I taking this? Is it going in the garage? Looks like it's going in the garage. Billy Bob on the forklift there, get out of the way or maybe help? No, he's just going to sit there and stare at me. Watch me struggle to back this in. That's fine. Gotta be honest, I think this is one of the biggest loads I've hauled on this game so far. Nope, we did a terrible job here. Let's back up, start over again. Holy shit. I understand the point of steerable trailers is to make it easier to back up, but honestly, they fuck me up. Not gonna give it to me. Let's straighten her out. Cargo is ready for unloading. Pay isn't great for the hours and time away now. It used to be decent paying option. You had control to run quite a bit. Now with all the delays and fuck up, it's not a great job anymore. Farm Sim 25, maybe 50 mods, ATS 0 mods. That's about right. You can get away with playing ATS with 0 mods, depending like how realistic you want to go with it as well. Like I said, I only run I run 3 mods. I run No Damage, I run Real Companies, I run what's the other one? One Engine Pack. Just because I can't deal with base game engines. The truck is so slow. I need to go fast. I gotta go fast, otherwise I get really bored. Do not understand the mods in ATS, have 65 hours. There's some simple ones that I use, but yeah, all the trucks and shit, like I said, when you start getting on the Steam Workshop for ATS, it gets very confusing very quickly. Give me a loose leaf paper logbook and I'll look to truck, eat fuel until I'm tired, and I'll take a nap and get up and do it all over again. The thing about that, like that used to be how all truckers operated, and it was fine. There was a couple that went beyond what was humanly safe for them to do, and they caused some problems. 5% ruined it for the other 95%, basically. You got to know your own body, what you can do, what's safe, etc., etc., etc. 5% of the trucking population caused problems, so now 100% of the trucking population has all these regulations to make sure that they're not driving sleepy. It is what it is. Anyways, I'm going to cut it there, guys. A little shorter stream this morning. I got a little bit of a later start than I wanted to do, and I do want to do some stuff around the house today. So we will be back about 3 hours-ish, 3 hours, 15 minutes. I'm going to plan to go around 6 p.m. tonight. Not exactly sure what yet. Maybe some Fortnite, maybe The Witcher. I don't know. We'll see. I'll take a look around, see what I feel like playing tonight. If anybody's got any ideas, feel free to throw them at me. In the meantime, though, thank you for coming and hanging out. See you later. Shoot me a message if it's Fortnite. All right, bud. Yeah, I'm gonna play around with it a little bit and see if it's something that I even want to play. Later, Dark Wolf. Later, Eric. A good plan. Somebody you'll fuck that up and causing bug wrecks and yeah. Yep. Let's see who we can raid. Anybody on this time of the day? A lot of people on. I tell you what, we'll keep with the trucking spirit. Mr. Redbeard 505 is doing some ATS, probably struggling mightily. I watched him yesterday. He struggles. He's not very good at the game. I'll be driving all over then. I'll try and pop in then. No worries. All right, guys. I'm gonna send you over to Redbeard. Over there, make a bunch of noise. Let him know. Let him know I sent you, and I will see you guys later on for something, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Peace out, guys.